All right, here we go. We're gonna make another round of cold calls, just so people know what we're gonna talk about. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't know how to talk to people. Oh, oops, my partner just sent me a DocuSign for me to sign. Looks like we got another deal from the no equity list. This is just fresh off the list. So actually, this is not even planned. I just hit record and my partner sends me an assignment that I have to sign. This is awesome. This I know this deal. This deal is in San Antonio, and we are assigning it for $14,000. So there we go. Assignor. I am the assignor. Oops. DocuSign on the way. That's what she says. So when you have a great team that makes call for you from the exact same list, and you have great partner that can help you find buyers right away, there's no way you're gonna lose. There's only way to win. Okay, so that everything aside, I am going to be making some cold calls from the no equity list, and this time I'm probably gonna go West Texas because I'm closing in a deal in Midland, Texas. It's a SubTo that I bought last year, and I'm selling the note, so it's a little complicated. But in Midland, Texas, Odessa, Texas, they're kind of like right next to each other, so we're gonna start making cold calls in that neighborhood. So PropStream. So this is what we're gonna do. Go to PropStream, log in. If you want to try 7-day free trial, more than welcome to. But most importantly, if you guys can subscribe to this YouTube channel, like I would love that because I don't make these cold calls anymore. It's my team that does it, and I'm just taking this time out of my day from my team so that I can make cold calls for everybody. So if you can do that, that'd be great. Obviously, we're gonna do the no equity list. Let's go with the FHA VA this time and see what we got. Important thing, honestly, is MLS balance and then the mortgage balance. So 274, 215. They got a big chunk of difference there, but we'll still call that. We'll still call them to see what they're up to. And the great thing about this is there's agent's number right here, so you don't even need to do anything throwing that out there. Don't be like, oh, it's too small of a list. I can't get a deal out of it. That's not true. Hey, it's Kevin.
Hi, Kevin.
Hi, hey, I was calling about the listing you have on the here in Odessa.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you still happen to have that available?
We do.
Perfect. So a little bit about me is I'm an out-of-state investor. I'm from California, and I have a little bit of cash kind of sitting aside, and I'm thinking of buying something because I bought a house in Midland last year, and it went up pretty good in value. So I'm trying to see if I can buy something in Midland and Odessa area. And just want to see what your thoughts were on this listing, particularly if you have any feedbacks, the neighborhood, anything like that.
It's a really good neighborhood. It's in University Gardens, which is one of the better neighborhoods.
Yeah.
They've done some updating on the house. They just bought it last year. Now they're moving back to New Mexico.
Got it. Was there anything wrong with the house? Are they moving out and they didn't?
No,
Okay.
not at all.
Okay, got it. Yeah, Midland and Odessa seems to be like a good area. I bought a fixer upper last year in Midland, and I guess you guys had a huge wind that swung by and it knocked my garage door down.
Oh no!
I know. I mean, does that happen? Does that happen often?
No.
No, but I'm not.
We very rarely even get rain, but when it does come once or twice a year, it's pretty intense.
Yeah.
We either get major hail or major wind for about, I don't know, 5 days out of the year.
Yeah. So it was crazy because I'm from California, and when I when I closed on the house, it was like 6 days until I visited the house. But as soon as I closed escrow, there was a huge wind and knocked my garage door down. And then I'm like, and I get there and I'm like, okay, shoot, I don't have anything with me.
Yeah. Right.
But then the thing is,
that day, right?
Yeah, like perfect day to close, right?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So, but then there are no squatters in Midland and Odessa area.
Yeah, I haven't run it. Well, we ran into one, but it was like 8 years ago.
Yeah. So I'm like, this is so odd that you would have a garage door that's wide open and nobody goes in. This is like never heard of. So which is the reason why I want to buy more houses in that area. Like it's a small
Yeah, I don't
town.
blame you.
It's one into the
Mhm.
other is probably 7 to 10 minutes. And
Yeah.
I already have 3 houses there. So I'm like, let's just see if we can buy more.
Right. Keep on going. There you go.
Yeah. So I know you guys have it for 330, and I don't mind. I can, like I said, I have a little bit of cash sitting on the side. But are you guys looking for, do you think I have to be pretty close to that 330 mark for me to have a shot at it?
Yes. Yes. Only because they bought it just a year ago. If we if we sell it for 320, they're bringing about 10 grand to the table.
7 grand to the table.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
I know, right? But they're aware of that because I guess the wife's parents are not doing very well. So that's why they had to move back.
Wow. Yeah.
Good.
I mean, this could be a great deal, but part of me is like, because I'm not a big time investor. I buy maybe one house every quarter. But I'm
Right.
like, if I pay full price, it just makes me emotionally feel like I'm paying too much.
As an investor, I wouldn't pay full price. I'm telling you that right now.
Yeah. But also the thing is, like, you got to understand, like, I know the market pretty well. Like I know I said
Yeah.
I'm trying to, I'm not new to this like Midland Odessa area because I already have 3 houses there. But
Yeah.
so 330 or there's no shot at it. And that's
Yeah.
no
I mean,
concessions.
the lowest they'll go is 320.
Huh.
Yeah.
Man, I wish you guys put it up for like maybe 345 and say, oh, we'll take 330.
We're just trying to help them get rid of it quicker. And
Yeah.
I'm listing it for exactly what they bought it for.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, this is like a no equity kind of situation. So it's kind of,
Yep, exactly. I am going to have a new listing coming up next week, but I can't release the address. But it's in Midland. Yeah, well, it's on Thomason. I can say that.
yeah, Thomason. Okay, I'm gonna figure out which one it is.
Yeah, and that's a good one.
Okay. All right. So
Good location. It's the west side of Midland, so closer to Odessa.
okay.
I mean, I know when I list it, it's going to get multiple offers though.
Yeah. It's not like this house.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Because
Midland, because right now in Midland, any 3 bedrooms or 3 or 4 bedrooms are selling with multiple offers.
I bet. Yeah. I mean, the house that I bought last year went up $55,000 in value just in 1 year.
Good job.
Well,
Good job.
I bought
That's
it.
awesome.
I bought it at a foreclosure cash, so it kind of did make sense.
Yeah, good job.
Thank you. Yeah. Well, it went up 55 plus just after, but that's not even including the renovation I did. So I did pretty well.
Right. Yeah, you did.
So if this and like I said, I'm planning on buying more. So I'd love to work with you on your future deals. But if 320 is the lowest that they can go,
Yes, it really is.
how about
Just being honest.
how about how about this? How about I cover the commission? Maybe I can put a little bit of cash in the seller's pocket and take over the payment.
Well, honestly, they're kind of looking for something like that. But I mean, we just talked about it very recently. They are willing to do an owner finance,
Okay.
but they want it paid off in 3 years, but they're doing it on a 30-year amortization schedule.
Okay.
So really, you just pay pretty much what they're paying monthly, and then at the end of 3 years, you'd have to be able to finance it or buy it at that time.
Okay.
Yep.
Can we?
Something to think about.
Yeah. I mean, just because, like I said, it's more of an emotional thing. 330, 320, whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking if 320, the homeowner is gonna get nothing. I'd rather give them maybe like 2,500, almost 3,500
Right.
in their pocket. I'll
Yeah.
cover your full commission, and I do multiple deals with you. I get to take over
Right.
mortgage. Don't have to necessarily qualify for for the whole process. Don't have to sink in big chunk of money. Take over the mortgage payment. I mean, I think that's just win-win for everyone.
Right. I will definitely talk to them about it. Hold on, I'm looking for my paper. My planner. Up and everything in between. Okay, what was your name again?
My name is Kevin, Kevin. Last name is Cho, Choe.
Okay. So you would want to just take over payments for the rest of their term? Is that what you're trying to do?
Yeah, I'm trying to take care. So if they got, let's just say
You
20.
wouldn't be able to finance it or whatever in 3 years?
I mean, I have done a couple of transactions. The one that I have in Midland, it's on Ainsley Street. I bought it I bought it probably 2 years ago. Took over the payment, and the homeowner was like, "Can you just refinance me out in 7 years?" Right. So I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
I feel comfortable refinancing me out in 7 years because that's a whole market cycle that I can depend on. But 3 years, it's like, okay, what happens in 3 years? Okay, right. Like, what if I buy for 330 today, and then after when I go to refinance, it's like 340, 350 is the house is value of the house, and I have to come out of pocket to refinance, and I don't necessarily want to do that.
Gotcha. What about the seller's closing cost?
I'll cover all the closing costs.
Okay. So you would say take over payments for how long until you would finance it or whatever? Or are you saying never?
I
Or
mean,
just pay it, you know what I mean?
ideally, I want to say 29 years, but I mean, I don't ever plan.
Okay.
I don't ever planning on.
So for the full thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I will present this to them. This 949 number is your number.
This is my personal cell. Yeah, I'm from California.
306-9. All right, I got you down. Doesn't get off work until like 6 or 7.
Yeah.
But when I'm able to talk to the man of the house, I will definitely give you a call back.
Yeah, and a couple things I need to know is, like, how much is their mortgage payment? Because I can kind of see, like, they bought it less than a year ago, so I imagine the interest rate is around 7%, 6-7%. So if I can get the exact mortgage payment, just so I know exactly what I'm getting myself into, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. I sure can.
Yeah.
All right, I'll get all that info for you.
I think you're probably the top realtor I've talked to in the Midland and Odessa area, because
thank you. I do have the most best reviews. All 5-star reviews.
There's reason why you are, because a lot of agents, number one, they don't even pick up the phone, and the other is that I call like 4 agents previous today, because all I wanted to do was buy a house, and none of them will pick up.
Oh my God.
I'm like, do people in Midland and Odessa, do they take Fridays off?
Right. Well, honestly, a lot of the agents in Midland take the weekends and evenings off, which I don't get that, because that's when buyers want to go look at houses.
Right.
So it does make it difficult when I'm trying to do a deal on one of their houses.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, I work 7 days a week.
Yeah. So just to be transparent, if I can get into this house all in at maybe like 10,000, cover your commission and maybe cover some of the seller side. If I can get into at 10,000, I mean, that would be ideal, honestly.
Okay. I mean, just my commission alone, well, it was like 9,000.
Yeah.
So, and then their closing costs, since we won't be doing, they'll have to pay for title policy and all that. Their closing costs will be about 5,000.
Yeah. I mean, no, they will. So it's like $10,000. Let's just say your commission is 9,000. I'm just throwing out a number, like round a number. If your commission is 9, and I ideally want to pay everything for $10,000, that means the seller will get maybe $1,000, and then I'll cover all the closing costs. The seller would net whatever the difference is.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right, I will definitely present it to him, and I'm saving your number for my future listings.
Yes, and I will gobble up everything.
Heck yeah.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Awesome.
I'll let my broker know too. She'll be interested.
Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome.
All right. Well, I have a client walking in the door, but it was nice visiting with you, and I will get back with you, Kevin.
All right. Thank you, Denise.
All right. Thank you. You're welcome.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Who said this list is saturated? Literally, who said this list is saturated? I make first phone call on the Midland Odessa area. And here's the thing is like I actually buy in Midland and Odessa. I have a house that I have a house I bought in Midland last year, and I have a couple of houses that I wholesaled in Odessa. So this is my market. I literally just go on the market. I literally just look it up on PropStream, and the first call that I make is homeowners listing agents open to it, and it's been on the market for the last 37 days. So this is not saturated, everybody. You just gotta make the calls. But anyways, that was a great call. I'll see you in the next video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe because I'm trying to get to 20,000 subscribers by the end of 2023. Bye.